Hey Jay,
Hello, Felipe.
we are talking about RCS today.
I'm excited. Let's do it.
As you probably know, we at Google see the incredible potential of RCS to define how users interact with brands. Imagine receiving messages with high-resolution images, videos, interactive buttons, all inside your native messaging app.
Exactly. At Vibes, we're seeing a growing excitement for RCS among our customers. They see it as the best of SMS, MMS, and mobile apps combined.
So can you please show us how a brand sets up an RCS campaign on Vibes?
I sure can, Felipe. I'm going to show you and our viewers how to set up your RCS campaign on the Vibes platform and have your users start receiving beautiful, rich messages. Let's dive in. Here's how to get started sending RCS messages in the Vibes platform. We'll first show how to create a carousel campaign. Let's create the first card for the carousel. Here you have the option of adding an image or a video. Select the media you want to add, and then type in your title for the card, and even add an emoji if you feel like it. Now we will add a description. Everything here is responsive, so the editor will always show you exactly what the card will look like to the recipient on their device. Next, you can add some suggestions to guide the recipient to their next action. You can pick from the premium options to show how it will display. One great option here is to open the URL right inside the messaging app because it doesn't take that user out of the messaging flow. We'll add a URL, then type it in. Let's add a second suggestion here, this time to help someone shop girls' clothing. What's nice is that it's really easy to reorder these suggestions if you decide you want to rearrange the flow a bit. Now let's look at the navigation of the rich cards and the carousel. Cycle between the images and you can see what you've just built in its current order. Note that the very first card is your cover, meaning it's the first thing a user will see when they receive the RCS, so make sure that first image counts for greater engagement. Also, as you're creating your carousel, you can add a chip to the bottom of it. That will stay put the entire time a user is scrolling through the carousel. For instance, you can type in Shop Sale, and instead of putting that individually on each card, you can add that chip at the bottom of the carousel, and now the user will have that shop option no matter what card they're on. That's actually one of the many reasons why RCS is so good at driving enhanced revenues. Now, let's add a second chip, the location option, that might allow someone to shop within their nearest store. You label the name of your store, and when clicked, it's going to show in the user's default map application. Again, that chip always stays here along the bottom, and therefore you're now able to drive users to whatever action it is you're looking for them to take. We'll also show you what a basic text looks like and what the message editor looks like. RCS still supports all of the personalization that you would expect in SMS, such as custom text that will default, for instance, to a person's first name, as you see here. And you absolutely still have access to all of the unique personalization features that you'd normally have in sending SMS or MMS, such as a unique incentive code or something similar. Here again, you can add the URL, and it shows right in the tool what it will look like to the recipient. And finally, here's what the configuration settings look like. You can put in a name, a schedule, pick an audience, and any of the targeting that you want to do. And then just hit publish. It's just that easy.
That's cool. Where can our viewers go to learn more?
We have an RCS hub on Vibes.com with demos, videos, guides, tutorials, articles, and more to help brands and businesses get started with RCS.
Fantastic. Thank you, Jay. Now, I can't wait to see how you use RCS.